This is the time of year we reflect, we look back on the highs and the lows and all the things that were popular, went viral. Well, Merriam-Webster's is declaring the word they as the word of the year for 2019. And so we bring our own associate producer, Derek Dotto, because this is something, this is huge, D. Because, you know, 2 or 3 years ago, it was very difficult for people to accept the word they in the sense that as a personal pronoun, it was hard to wrap heads around.
For sure.
And
Absolutely.
You use them or they.
Yep. Yeah. So I've been using gender neutral pronouns for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
And in that year and a half, I've definitely seen a growing, like it doesn't surprise me that much that there was that big of an increase.
Yeah,
what was it?
The search was just over 300% from 2018 to 2019.
So definitely becoming more and more of an awareness. And yeah, I think people are more open to it now, especially when they're learning people's motivation behind it. And everyone has different motivations, but most people who are using gender-neutral pronouns are doing it so that they, feel seen and heard.
And I know around the office, I always say, oh my gosh, I messed that up.
Yeah.
But I didn't forget. And you're like, okay, that's fine. But don't make a big deal out of it.
Yes, totally.
You don't want to be, as you said, a burden.
Yes,
it's not that.
I don't want to feel like I'm burdening people, so, there doesn't need to be a big scene of an apology or anything like that if you just correct yourself and move on, right?
Right, and just be like, oh, because I want to show you that I didn't forget.
Yeah.
But it's just that natural slip, because to me it sounds very plural. So naturally your mind goes to a singular
For
place
sure.
and pronoun.
And that's the thing. It's language. It's retraining the brain.
Yeah.
It's, language is ever evolving.
Yeah.
There are many languages around the world that don't use gendered pronouns. And, if you spoke to someone from 200 years ago, you probably wouldn't understand them that well. There might be some misunderstandings, so our language is always evolving, for sure.
And progressing.
And you mentioned it, you don't want to be a nuisance, but you want to be seen. And we make the mistake and all that, but I think it's so important to have the conversation to let people know, if you make the mistake, it's okay, just work harder at it. And I think everyone is getting better.
We're getting
slowly.
better. That's another thing. That's the other thing. Say it, Dare.
I don't want.
You don't want to.
No, I don't want
medals.
Devo to feel like he has to even work harder. It's just like, I feel like all of us in this world have an onus to try to make the people around us feel seen and heard. To me, the most important thing in the world is feelings. A lot of people think that might be silly or stupid, but to me, that's kind of all that really exists, is people's feelings. So we need to protect those.
And then you say there are some people who want a little bit of a medal because they're like, I got it right, which again is making like a scene and a thing out of it.
You don't get a medal
You don't
for
get a medal.
getting it right.
Don't get a medal.
Just know that when you do get it right in conversation, I will notice it, and it makes me feel amazing.
Cool.
Like, it makes me feel so, warm and fuzzy and just,
You know what might not make you feel warm and fuzzy, D?
Sure.
The other runner-ups for Words of the Year. Not surprising.
Your favorite.
Quid pro quo. I can't say that three times.
Say it 3 times. Do it.
Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo.
Oh, man.
And impeach. Okay, so quid pro quo is basically like you scratch my back, I scratch yours, which is what everyone's talking about. Like who did favors for what?
All Trump stuff.
All Trump stuff. And impeach. Again, Trump stuff.
Trump stuff.
Okay?
Yeah.
So they's at the top.
Yeah, I'll take that.
We'll take that. Thanks, Steve. We'll be back with more BT right after this.